tonight it's Kevin Riley watching as the opposing quarterback makes a mistake that took his team out of a chance.
And 2 losses by Arizona, 1 at Washington with a fluke ball off a foot, and now this one, Nick Foles is having his trials and his tribulations. Well, now it's not done yet. The extra point is not made. So Arizona actually is still alive. That's huge. It is a huge play. We'll get a look at the touchdown, though. Shane Vereen saying, put it on my shoulders. Comes up, makes a great cut right there. Cam Nelson up in the box, can't get back to him. No matter who's trying, Joe Perkins there, nobody has enough speed to catch Shane Vereen. He says, put it on my shoulders. I want the ball. That's a sombrero run right there. That's when you say, put that hat on me, and Shane Vereen took it.
Now, you know what, you can... Well, let's tell you about next week first on Versus. Then I'll say there's all sorts of interesting things you can discuss right now in this game. But next Saturday, we have a triple header on Versus. San Diego State and Utah. That's 3:30 Eastern. Then the 112th meeting, one of the great rivalries in football, California and Stanford in prime time. And, of course, it all kicks off with maybe college football's best. There's so many great ones, but is there anything more significant than the game? Harvard and Yale, and you'll see that at noon Eastern, a huge college football Saturday next week on Versus. All right, Giorgio Tavecchio will kick off. But the missed extra point by Cal means Arizona actually still has a chance in this game. Certainly a score and 2 points puts them right in the game. And they'll have enough time, even with a muff pickup here, although it's finally run back. Arizona's Nick Booth, but a flag comes flying in. No, 3 flags. 5 flags. They're everywhere. Flags everywhere, and a crazy sequence of plays. I think every official on the field threw his hanky. There must have been something egregious happen right there.
During the return, holding 9 on the return team. 10-yard penalty. First down.
But Arizona's still going to have decent field position as Perkins holds. But now let's take a look again at this missed extra point that keeps Arizona alive. Brock Mansion just dropped the snap. Yeah, good snap. It's right there. But you think back, when California scored in the third quarter to go up 15-10, they went for 2. And that's one of the great debates to me in football. Do you go for 2 when you're leading in the game in the third quarter? Well, Arizona makes a difference. Arizona, though, went for 2 as well. That's right. And so Nick Grigsby is in the game for Arizona. Foles over the middle. The other question you have is Shane Vereen's run. Now, I know it's impossible to tell a guy to do this, but in Shane Vereen, when you run the ball down to the 10-yard line, do you go down? Arizona has 1 timeout left. You, in theory, can run the game out. You can, but you don't tell a guy not to score a touchdown thinking you're going to miss an extra point. I know you know it. It's so hard for these. It's fascinating. You can go all around arguing these points. But Arizona has life. You've given Foles 1 chance for redemption. Going deep for DeLaShawn Dean. And it's just broken up at the 5-yard line. Brett Johnson on the cover for Cal. Mike Stoops running down. I think he wanted a penalty. I think he wanted interference from what we've seen tonight. He wanted something likewise. Hard to tell. Ball's there. All you know is Nick Foles loves this. Just to have a chance after the mistake on the previous possession. Just give me 1 more chance. All you can ask for. You're right. And Arizona, Nick Grigsby is in the game. The first time he's played tonight. Arizona 47-yard line. They need 8. And now, big trouble. Flag down, which will stop the clock, and that's actually a benefit. Yes, it is. For Arizona, it'll give a chance to at least get back to the line here. Cameron Jordan sacked. Jeff Tedford declines the penalty, obviously, but the benefit here is that Arizona can get back to the line. So Foles has 37 seconds. 2 plays to get 20 to stay alive. And you said it best, 2 plays. That's how you have to look at it. You take 10 or 12 here, get a quick snap and go. Grigsby to run to got to go to the sideline and does. So he only got 5. Turner and Douglas go left. DeLaShawn Dean is right. Dave Roberts is slot right. Got to get to the Cal 43. Pressure. Foles in trouble. Foles is finally brought down, and that will do it for Cal. Cameron Jordan, their best pass rusher. 2 sacks in the final drive.
And he's a guy that shows up on film, and he sure showed up on the last couple of drives.
And you got to give Cal credit when we alluded to this earlier. 2 years ago, California's team disintegrated in a season. And Jeff Tedford this year, and he really does, you follow the lead of your star. And this year, unlike 2 years ago, the star this year, Java Best, is a guy, Jeff Tedford's all team. His teammates love him and respect him so much. And this California team has stayed together after those 2 big losses.
And it shows when Java Best was hurt, how much that team rallied around him at that point. That's how they were feeling when they came to play tonight.
And California will go to a bowl game for the 7th straight year. And there were a long time around these parts you never thought you'd say that. For Arizona, though, as you said, well, Glenn, they still go home for a big game with Oregon, and a win next Saturday keeps them very much alive.
They still have it all in front of them. They beat Oregon, they beat Arizona State, they beat USC, and they go to the Rose Bowl. So their season is not over.
California sets up what could be a very entertaining big game here on Versus next Saturday against Stanford. Let's go down to Lewis Johnson.
All right, Ted, thanks so much. Well, Jeff, what do you make of the way this game closed out? It was awfully crazy at the end.
It was a wild one. I can't tell you how proud I am of our kids. Defensively, they just played their hearts out all night long, did a great job. Arizona's got a really potent offense. Our defense did an awesome job.
Couple things stand out. Tavecchio really kept you in early, but how about Shane Vereen and the way he ran the ball, grinded it out, and then that big touchdown here at the end?
He did, hanging on to the football and grinding it out, getting us in position to make that last field goal, and then obviously the big run, kind of put it a little bit out of reach, but it was never over.
All right, so how does this win set you up for the big game against Stanford? We'll have it right here on Versus next week.
Well, that's always a great rivalry. It's a great tradition, a great rivalry. Stanford's playing awesome, so we really have our work cut out for us, but we're going to enjoy this one and then get after them tomorrow.
All right, Jeff, congratulations. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Lewis.
Ted?